Hi, this is Brett Creamer from Discreet Prepper. Thanks for tuning in today. At Discreet Prepper, we build discreet, everyday carry survival solutions. We want to ensure that you have the emergency gear necessary to handle most situations right at your fingertips. Let's look at some new products that we have. This is the Discreet Prepper Cell Survival Cell Phone Case. We figured most people have a cell phone with them everywhere they go, so why not design a cell phone case that can not only hold their phone, but can hold their emergency gear with them in case of a situation. Now, let's look at what can fit in the phone pouch. I have a Verizon E.D.C flat phone that fits in here and stays very snug. Will not fall out. There's also extra room left to right, and the phone can be a little larger than the pouch area, and still the flap will shut, keeping your phone secure and dry. Now let's look at the contents of our pack, show you what we have in our case that makes us different from most survival packs. Inside we have duct tape, bug spray, LED flashlight, a one-handed tactical knife, 4 wire ties, handkerchief, our emergency tin, poncho, emergency whistle, compass, magnifying glass and thermometer, and hand gel. Hand gel is great for hygiene and also for starting fires. On the outside of the pack, we have this paracord strap which you can hook through your pant loop or belt to hold your phone in the upright position. Or you can use the MOLLE attachment and put your belt through the phone or through the phone pack this way. This can also hook up to our H2O to go water survival system that we sell. The whole system is MOLLE based, so it will all work together. On the side, I have a backup emergency whistle, and on this side, a backup emergency compass. I want to make sure that in our case we have backup redundancy, that if one is lost or breaks, that you have another. I want to make sure that the case is sturdy, that it won't rip the first time you use it. We designed a system that you could use walking your dog, taking the kids to the park, or going through a hike in the woods. This will have everything you need to get you home safely. Inside our emergency tin, all our gear is wrapped in resealable bags to make sure if this got wet and fell in the water that your gear would not get ruined. Some things you want to make sure they stay dry. So everything in here has been bagged for your safety. I'm going to take everything out of the bags here and I'm going to show you exactly what's in the kit. We'll go a little deeper with our review. First of all, the lid can be used as a signaling device. The tin itself could be used to boil water or to cook food. If you put something in the kit like bouillon cubes or something like that, you could cook in this. We have 8 aqua tabs for purifying water. We have a 1-quart Ziploc bag. Fill this up with water wherever you will find it, and you put in 1 pill. 1 pill in the quart-sized bag will give you purified water. What I would recommend before you put the water in the Ziploc bag to somehow try to filter out the sediment with a handkerchief before you put it in the bag and try to filter it because you don't want to be drinking sand and little pieces of leaves and things like that. So you have a handkerchief that could be used to filter water or could be used for medical purposes. You have 4 wet wipes for hygiene purposes, 4 Band-Aids, 2 large gauze pads. You have a chemical fire starter which will light on water, on snow, in the rain. This will light in bad situation, whereas these 4 dry cotton treated tinders will work great in good weather. You have a lighter. You have petroleum jelly for starting fires and also for medical purposes. And you have triple antibiotic ointment. This could be used for your medical purposes, where this mostly would be used for your fire purposes. You have your thread, which you could use for stitching up a wound or fixing your gear. If you have a rip in your shirt or something like that and you want to seal it up, you can use that. There are 2 needles and 2 safety pins in the bag. In the bottom, we have a multi-tool, which has a saw blade, can opener, a razor edge, screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, a ruler, a sundial, a bottle opener, and it's got a wrench here that will open up multiple sized hex bolts. And in the bottom, we have another magnifying glass. Let me go over why I have backup redundancy in this kit and why I picked these particular items. You have a magnifying glass for starting fires. Let's say you lay this down on the ground and leave it somewhere, or you step on it, you break it, you drop it in the fire, and you lose your magnifying glass. Well, you have another here. Let's say you lose this with your signal whistle and your compass and your magnifying glass and your thermometer. Let's say you lose this or drop this in the fire or in a lake or something like that. You have a backup by having a compass here on your bag. You have a backup emergency whistle here. You would have your original magnifying glass. You not only have a one-handed tactical knife that can clip on your pants, but you also have a backup blade here in case you drop that. You have a saw blade for cutting wood. You have multiple tools to use. You have multiple ways of making fire. You have multiple ways of keeping yourself healthy and sealing up any wounds. You have ways of keeping yourself dry or making a impromptu shelter. You have straps to strap up your poncho, to strap gear to your bag. You can use these for many different ways. You can use your hand gel for starting fires. You can use it for keeping yourself clean. You have your paracord wristband here, which not only can be used to attach this to yourself, your clothing, or the H2O to go bag. You can use this as fishing line. You can use this for a backup if you lose your thread, because you can use this for stitching. You can use this for fishing. There's many uses for the 550 cord. So all in all, we've given you a cutting implement, a light source, a way to keep the bugs off you, a way to keep yourself medically fit, a way to give you purified water, a way to stitch up your clothes or your gear or yourself, a way to start fire, a way to keep yourself dry, a way to have rope, a way to cook food. If you want to throw some bouillon cubes in here or some kind of a powder and you want to mix it in something, you could use this. We've thought out every single way of making the best kit available so you don't have to go through all the hassle of finding the pieces, getting them to fit, finding the right bags. We made sure everything fits and everything works together. We made sure everything is heavy duty. Great flashlight, great knife. Everybody obviously, or normally, would have a pocket knife on them, as I do. I normally carry two. Well, in case you don't have a knife, and this might be your only emergency kit, I want to make sure you had a decent knife in your pack. So everything in this kit is well thought out and will last and will get you home safely. Once again, as I always say, anytime you get gear, make sure you learn how to use it. If you have this gear and you've never researched it, never looked into how to start a fire, how to dress a wound, how to purify your water, okay, when it comes down to it, and the emergency hits and you grab this pack and think this will save my life, it may not if you do not know how to use the kit. So please go over everything in your kit and make sure you know how to use it. If you have to go back over the video here to remember what all of this is for, please do it. Write yourself some notes. Figure out how this is useful to you and what might be a good tool or parts to put in this in addition to what we've already put together. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. If you're interested in any of our products, please go to discreetprepper.com. If you have any comments or questions, please email me at bcreamer@discreetprepper.com. Subscribe here to our YouTube channel, like this video, and like us on Facebook. Thank you. Have a great day, and God bless you.